Welcome to SolidCAM Professor. I'm Sydney, your SolidCAM Professor, and in this session, we'll be showing you the improvements we've made in our grooving operation in turning in SolidCAM 2011. I'd like to machine now this groove over here, so I'll go into operation and choose my option of grooving. Now when I create my geometry, I'll use the solid method, and we'll start from this surface over here, that radius, up until this surface over here, which is also a radius on the other side. I'll choose my tool, and I'll be using my grooving tool that I have over here with a 1 millimeter radius on its side. And of course, I'll choose the proper angle of approach with this tool. In my levels, I'll have my safety distance at 0.5 millimeters. And now we'll go into our technology. As you can see, again, our windows have been cleaned up totally. Instead of all the different buttons we've had here, we now have tabs as shown over here. Now, in our working type, we have either rough or profile, and I'll be choosing rough. I'll have my offset set at 0.2 millimeters, both in the X and Z. And in my rough parameters, we either have single downstep or a constant downstep. And I'll use a constant downstep of every millimeter with a step over of every millimeter as well. Now, in our cutting order, you see now we've added the option of rows or columns, and I'll leave it at rows. And our direction, we can work either side to side or from middle to the outside. And I'll choose the option of side to side. Now let's go into our semi-finish finish, and for our finish option we're going to use our new option called Advanced Down Only, as it will keep the tool down as it's going across the part when it finishes. Let's do save and calculate now, and we'll run our simulation using the turning method. Let's zoom into this area over here, and we'll start our simulation. As you see, our tool steps down 1 millimeter at a time and steps over also 1 millimeter at a time. Now, let's go into our finishing mode. As you see, it'll go down to the bottom exactly on that radius. Now it'll go back up and work over clearing that radius all the way down to the bottom. Do the bottom radius, and now it'll go across instead of going back up. And now go back up to finish the other side. Do the radius, and now it has finished this part. Thank you for joining us on SolidCAM Professor. Take care and have a nice day.